Mike, while you're an ass-kissing mode, why don't you kiss Sting's ass as well? Excuse me? You heard me? Why don't you go in the back, man? Ask Sting to pull his pants down and plant one on him, too.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, man, don't act stupid. You know what this is about. You know exactly what this is about.
I don't know what this is about. You want to educate me?
You want it right here? I'll be more than happy to educate you. In fact, I'll educate you, and I'll educate everybody else here. There's something needs to be said. Stevie? I'll tell you, Mike. You and I have been best friends for almost 7 years. We've done everything together. We've called every single match in TNA. I've been to your house. You've been to my house several times. Our wives are best friends.
Hey, Don, what's this all about?
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. A few days ago, TNA management held some meetings, folks. And one of the many topics of those meetings was my future here at this announce table. And Mike, today, I heard you were at that meeting.
Says who?
Just let me finish. You were at that meeting, and you said nothing in my defense. When your best friend's topic came up, you had nothing to say. You were neutral. Neutral. You wouldn't pick a side. I'm going to tell you something, people. You put this man on a pedestal. You do. You put him here. But I found out about this man. You're nothing but a selfish prick. You could have done the right thing, but you didn't have the balls. And I'll tell you something. I don't know what my future holds, but I know one thing. Now, you know what? I know two things. Number one, our friendship never be the same. And number two, you can take this microphone and shove it up your ass.
What was that?
Mike Tenay.
Don West! Whoa, I'm John!
This is Ant.
Oh, Don West planning the "You Can't See Me" to Mike today.
Giving him the Joey Styles to Jerry the King Lawler treatment.
Oh! Only if there was like a crowd there that could actually, hear it.
Yeah.
Except for Mike today that you couldn't hear, but Don West you could. Unless, what they could have done was like, when they have it to the audience and then like, where you can actually hear them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it goes, like, at one of, like, commentators, you could actually, I don't know what kind of, like, mic it is, but where you can talk to the audience, and then it cuts back to them commentating. Like, you click one button, and it amplifies everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you tell, like, okay, we hear them on TV, but, like, say, okay, they're off TV,
right.
And you can actually hear them commentating. Like, something like that.
I don't know. Don't they usually just grab a mic?
Something like that, but I know at football games they give like a little headset, and you actually hear the radio broadcast, like say if it's CBS,
okay.
You can actually hear them calling the game and watch the game at the same time. It'd be interesting. That's what WWE should do if you're at a live Raw, because you can never tell what goes on in commentary.
Right.
Maybe they should do that. Start giving out the little headsets so you can hear what Jerry Lawler. Yeah, minus Jerry Lawler.
I see what you're saying.
It'd be interesting because you don't know what's going on behind the commentary, except for if Jerry Lawler gets a mic and stuff like that. But other than that, you don't hear crap.
Right.
So it'd be nice if WWE did what at football games or stadium events, what they do. They have a radio. You can hear the commentary of either, say you're at a tennis match or a football match or a baseball game or stuff like that.
Okay.
It'd be interesting,
I see what you're saying. Like, in case anyone at the live show wants to hear the commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Some people do want to hear the commentary, but at the same time, some people don't, I mute my TV half of the time because I can't stand Jerry Lawler, If it was JBL and Michael Cole.
I do that for Joe Buck.
I don't blame you on that one. You're not a Joe Buck fan?
Yeah. That doesn't even cover half of it.
But like I said, it was just an interesting Don West promo or shoot, if you want to call it, on Mike Today.
Right.
Shortly after that, though, Don West was actually released. So screw you, Mike Today.
No, Mike Tenay will one day reach the pinnacle of announcing, just like Tony Schiavone has.
Tony Schiavone.
Right.
I will give Don West won an award.
Oh yes, I know about this award.
In 2007, he was one of the worst television commentators, and he did get the award for that. So I guess that's a good thing.
Oh, they weren't a big fan of his. What was it? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, a lot of people say it was a rip of Joey Styles, but Joey Styles was his own person, you know? He was the one-man commentator.
Well, I mean, you can't say that. I mean, just because somebody has their own catchphrase, I mean...
I know.
If you're going to be commentating and you're going to be a character there for that long, I mean, you got to have something of a catchphrase. I mean, Jerry Lawler used to have his heel, jokes. Michael Cole obviously has the vintage stuff. JR had the whole slobber knocker. By God, he's got a family, things like that.
He's got family?
Yeah. Whenever someone would be getting, destroyed, it's like, for the love of God, he's got a family. Remember that? That's always my favorite.
Oh, my. There's not much really to talk about for wrestling-wise, except for Main Event happened last night, and you just saw a glimpse on your phone of Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, I saw, basically, Cesaro dominating part of the match. The whole main event thing, usually, like I said, the matches will last 10 minutes plus, because they actually do show wrestling there. The glimpse that I saw that WWE Fan Nation put up, the YouTube channel, was basically Cesaro dominating, put in the crossface chicken wing. Apparently he put it in twice during the match, so he's using that as a submission now. It doesn't appear to be a finisher though, because Sheamus didn't tap out to it either time. Sheamus got to the rope the second time. Then Cesaro just started laying waste to Sheamus, sets him up for the neutralizer. Sheamus powers out, rams him into the turnbuckle, and then brogue kick.
Nice.
So.
What can you do? It's Main Event.
Well, no, I mean, Main Event, usually they have good matches, but when you start putting in your top main eventers like Randy Orton or Sheamus...
like I said, they have nothing for them right now. At one point, if I was the owner of the company, I'd release Sheamus. Just because, what can you do with him?
But, I mean, that's not his fault, though. I mean,
no, it is not his fault, but at the same time, you're a company where, okay... he's getting a little reaction. It's not much, but you have Randy Orton that slated he's going after the World Heavyweight title. If you read his tweet or whatnot, slated he's going to go after the World Heavyweight title. So it's looking like for SummerSlam, it's going to possibly be Orton versus Ziggler, which isn't bad. It isn't too bad.
No, I think it's bad.
It is bad at the same time, but I think Ziggler is due for a long title reign.
Okay.
This is my opinion, and it should happen because he deserves it. Him facing if he gets a big win over Orton, Orton will go away for a little bit.
He needs to defend it against at least one credible.
That's what I mean. And
superstar.
Orton seems like it's legitimate.
For me, Del Rio and Swagger don't really.
No, I mean we know who's winning at Payback. It's gonna be Ziggler.
It's gotta be. Can't be.
So, also quickly on Swagger's out till late August. If you guys did not see the picture yesterday.
No.
What?
Swag.
Swag. He did go for a hand surgery, I believe, and his hand's pretty banged up.
How did that happen?
I don't know. No one knows. I'll see if I can get it up on what happened with his hand. That sucks for Swagger. There's nothing you can do.
A lot of things suck for Swagger right now.
Yes, he is an idiot. He had probably the biggest push of his life, and he had to drink and drive. You moron. Or was it
I think it was under the influence or something.
Idiot. That's pretty much.
It doesn't even matter at this point. I mean, the fact of the matter is, basically I was saying before, he had the push of a lifetime waiting in front of him. and decided to get arrested in the middle of it. Oh well.
And there goes the downfall of his push. Uso sent out a tout last night.
Oh boy.
It's like a Chavo promo.
Is
It's
it that bad?
It's bad.
Oh goodness.
You want to take a listen?
Yes.
Alright, this is Usos on the win streak. Tonight we took care of Rhodes Scholars. Yeah, guy with the mustache and the SmackDown. Competitive team with Shield. We have to you, baby. We coming strong. Get ready. Uso.
Well, at
Uso!
least it didn't drag on.
Uso!
This is the one time where
I'm intimidated of that.
I'm at least. I don't usually have much praise for tout, but in that case, I'm glad it's only like 15 seconds.
Uso!
Because that could have dragged out.
Uso!
But I don't think they're trying to be intimidating. I think they're just trying to, do some, I don't know, get some character.
That's
But,
character. Uso!
I don't know.
Uso! What is that?
I guess
What is that?
that's their catchphrase or whatever, I guess.
Uso! Oh, forgot to mention yesterday that Rampage Jackson signed with TNA.
I heard about that. Rampage Jackson. I saw him, what was it, on an episode of Ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness? That's a show?
Yeah. It's a show where people...
Everything's ridiculous?
Well, yeah, people get hurt in ridiculous ways.
Oh, nice. So like 1,000 Ways to Die?
1,000 Ways to Die. No, it's not like that. It's more like, Picture America's Funniest Videos, but MTV.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I missed that show.
Yeah, so do I.
With Bob Saget. Not the new one, not this crap we have now with, what's his name?
He's not a bad host. He does what he can. I don't mind him. I only watch for the videos anyway. The only thing I miss are Bob Saget's voiceovers.
Of course. Yeah, he actually made I think a cameo in one of the,
No, I don't know. I don't know
America's
if he
Funniest Home Videos. It was very quickly. He did like a bunch of his old stuff he used to do on the show. So it is what it is. I miss Bob Saget on Bob Saget on the show, especially in Full House.
Yeah, Full House. That was a
Were you
good
not
show.
a fan of Full House?
No, I was a big fan of Full House.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated it. I didn't understand
I
why.
don't get why. But just some people, you can't make them happy.
Like in WWE world, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
make fans happy.
No, there's some fans who will never be happy.
That is true. That was actually good. You had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you had Full House, you had Family Matters. You had
Family Matters.
Dinosaurs at that time.
I remember that. Street Cleaner.
Street Cleaner.
Well, either basically the Rampage Jackson thing. That was I had heard rumors about it, and it's not just TNA that he signed with.
Possibly do.
This
is like
bring legitimacy to the TNA.
Remember Pac-Man Jones?
Well, he was a football player, so I don't know why they were thinking of
They
him.
gave him a title.
Was that the TV title?
No, they gave him the TNA tag team titles. Remember with
Well, at least they gave him the right title.
Remember, he was with R-Truth.
That's right. But they gave him the right title. They didn't give him like.
He did nothing.
They didn't give him the world heavyweight or anything.
That would be kind of funny if they did. David Arquette all over again, except in a TNA company.
But Rampage Jackson, he's a character. Yeah, I mean, he could bring something.
You can't do much with him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. See, they don't need him because TNA is already legitimate.
You know, they asked WWE if they were like afraid of this, and they said like no reaction whatsoever. It's just
Afraid of what? Rampage Jackson?
Yeah, Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson is not going to change ratings.
Yeah, right. Just it's like at 1%. That might spark up to 1.1%. For all the Rampage Jackson fans.
It's not going to make a difference.
No,
Rampage
absolutely
Jackson
not.
isn't that big a name to put on your repertoire.
We have reports of Zack Ryder.
Oh gosh.
It is reported this week that WWE has a storyline in mind for Woo Woo Woo, which is why he is growing his hair out. Ryder tweeted a response to those reports. I am growing my hair out to change things up, no other reason.
I don't care.
Yeah. If you guys are in the Philadelphia area, House of Hardcore. Tommy Dreamer's, I guess.
Tommy Dreamer's the headline.
Match confirmed by Tommy
gosh.
Dreamer with Terry Funk versus
Yay!
Lance Storm, Too Cold Scorpio versus John Morrison, Paul London, and Brian Kendrick. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Half
versus,
that match is interesting.
versus the Young Bucks and Tony Nese versus Petey Williams versus Alex Reynolds.
Okay. So the match got a little better.
Other stars set to appear are Woo!
No.
No.
I'm saving my money.
MVP, the Steiners.
What?
Yes.
Both?
Yes, both.
Oh, goodness.
Carlito, Cross.
Is Steiner going to do another shoot on Ric Flair?
That'd be kind of fun.
About his crooked yellow teeth and his, that he's never met a bigger
I think.
ass kissing,
Yeah, right.
butt munching,
I
or
think-
whatever.
I think for the 125th show, I think we should get the best of clips
Yeah.
of all the clips we've shown and set and, just figure out a number one. It'd be interesting. So for
It would be.
125, that's what we'll do. Also, Crowbar, Rosita, Maria, Mike Bennett, Little Guido, Danny Doring, and more.
Okay.
So if you're in the Philadelphia area, go to it. Seems interesting. Let's see.
Or you can save your money for Money in the Bank.
Yes. Yeah, good point. Let's see. Oh, Batista says Titus O'Neil deserves a huge success.
Yes, I agree.
Are you nuts?
I agree. Titus O'Neil showed so much passion when he dropped the F-bomb.
He
He did.
Batista replied to a fan about not going to TNA. BS, my friend. I said it before. I saw it again. I'll say it again. I bleed WWE. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And says he has had plenty of offers. From who?
No, I believe it.
But what wrestling company that has moolah is going to ask him for?
Well, he never said that the offers were enough money. It's possible that TNA made him an offer, but he turned it down because it wasn't enough money. ROH, I don't know how that works, but maybe possibly the same thing.
We'll give you $50 a show.
Yeah, that's still an offer. I mean,
Just if you go out there and show your face, just like what's his name, Scott Hall, just
Oh,
poking his face
gosh.
out. Look, here's $50.
no, I mean he just said offers, right? He didn't necessarily say
he
like
said
wrestling
offers.
offers or anything.
No, just offers. Which, like I said, I mean, who wants him anyway? I wouldn't. What talent does he have?
Well, no, he was a good heel.
What?
He was a good heel.
Give me my spotlight. That's a good heel.
No, he was a good heel.
Oh,
he
he's
did
very-
he did more than that. He was good muscle for Evolution. He was a good heel against John Cena in those rivalries. You loved what he did to Rey Mysterio, obviously.
Of course.
He was a good heel. I'm not going to deny him. I mean, yeah, sure, you could say you can't wrestle, but he was never meant to be a tactician. He was meant to be a powerhouse. And he did his job. He did a good job. I wasn't a big fan of him when he was face, but I loved him when he was heel. He was definitely entertaining.
Also, the thing about Titus O'Neil, I didn't make him. I just encourage him. I love that dude, and he deserves huge success. Hashtag hard worker. Well, he dropped the F-bomb, so his success is no longer a.
But I mean, a lot of times you got to remember that during matches, people drop F-bombs.
Oh, of course.
It's happened plenty of times, and it doesn't necessarily take away their push or anything. So I mean, at this point, Titus O'Neil really has nothing to lose.
No,
It's not like he's in the he's getting a push and then he, destroyed it like by getting arrested or anything. Just it happens, and I don't know. He when you put him in the ring with Sheamus, he matched up well, I guess.
Yeah.
In terms of just looking at the match, I'm saying, hey, you know what? I wouldn't be totally. How can I put it? It's not totally unbelievable that Titus O'Neil beat Sheamus in a fight.
Oh, I know.
So.
We all know Hector Garza passed away. WWE actually had a reference to the Mexican legend Hector Garza passing away on the May 27th Raw broadcast, Ricardo Rodriguez snuck in a mention into his Alberto Del Rio introduction, and almost nobody recognized it, because why?
What, was it edited out? Or?
No, it was in Spanish.
Well, that makes sense.
Come on, Spanish man.
Well, it makes sense because, the
Did
only...
he say it?
What, yesterday?
On the Raw show.
Was Del Rio on? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the intro.
We're for some Spanish commentator you are.
But I'm not the Spanish commentator.
Well,
I just understand what he says.
Well,
I just wasn't paying attention.
Pay attention.
I don't need to.
What do you mean you don't need to?
I'm not Matt Garza.
Right.
Matt Garza.
Hector Garza.
Matt Garza. Pitcher. I remember him when he used to pitch for the
Oh, yeah,
Tampa
that's
Bay
right.
Rays.
That's right. At one point, WWE was going to do a Sheamus versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title on last
Again.
night's episode of Main Event. That match was changed to Sheamus versus Antonio Cesaro, likely because Barrett left for Japan. He's doing promotional work for the WWE. Yay!
So they just said, who could Sheamus beat?
Yeah, right?
Oh, you. Interesting, though. Would Sheamus have won the Intercontinental title?
Oh, God, don't say that.
No, I mean, for him to stay in the mid-card.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, you know what probably would have happened? Barrett probably would have left.
Yeah, right?
The generic heel leaving the
Yeah,
ring.
right?
So,
Taking my ball and going home. We have an
Oh,
update on the WrestleMania 29 DVDs. Was number 9 overall on the sales charts. It
Okay.
was ranked number 1 on sports charts. The DVD set sold 49,146.
Okay.
Not too bad. And we
So even though
also
it's not considered a sport, it's under the sports section.
yeah, right. WWE Hall of Famer Edge used to be considered one of the best at putting together a match among his peers. Among the current group of WWE stars, CM Punk and Chris Jericho have that reputation, but it said that Daniel Bryan is starting to get it.
Mhm.
Of the newer guys, Dean Ambrose is starting to develop a good reputation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is, speaking of, we talked about Swagger already.
Mhm.
There was one interesting, before we get to my boy Daniel Bryan.
Your boy?
Yeah, my boy Daniel Bryan. Georgie Animal Steel
Oh, I remember that guy who used to eat the turnbuckle.
contemplated suicide.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's why? Why would you think that? If you're thinking of suicide, that wrestler in TNA, he's good. Suicide, that guy. I think he's referencing.
Yeah, he was just contemplating suicide, losing the match.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah, definitely. So,
He was just really upset that suicide lost the match. That was all. That's what he was thinking about.
are we sure about that?
Absolutely.
Also, Richie Steamboat will be undergoing back surgery.
Richie, this is the...
Yes, the son.
Okay.
He's been out of action for months with back problems.
He's been in action?
Yeah, been out of action.
No, but he's been in action, like, before?
Yeah.
What does he do? Where does he do it?
I don't know. Well, he's been out of action for months with back problems.
But out of action of what? Is he a wrestler?
Yes!
Where does he wrestle?
NXT! There's a lot of concern whether or not he will be able to wrestle again.
Okay.
With the surgery, it'll be months before he can get back into action. This is kind of sad because I heard a lot of praise for Richie Steamboat. So get well, Mr. Steamboat.
Now he just uses that name on NXT, or does he have a
No,
different
it's
ring
Richie
name?
Steamboat on NXT, I believe. And also from my boy D-Bry.
Your boy!
My boy. But quickly, one of ideas.
Aw, you just...
Nah, I'm building it up. I have to build it up. One of the ideas for Caitlin's Secret Admirer, which Ant-Man thought it was hilarious. Want to tell the people who the idea was for Caitlin's Secret Admirer?
Well, allegedly, one of the people that they were contemplating was Mark Henry.
Yeah, out of all people.
Well, maybe he was returning to the sexual chocolate gimmick. And he had his eyes on Caitlyn.
What can you do?
I don't know how legitimate that is.
No,
I don't see how the storyline was going that way anyway. Just out of nowhere, he's all of a sudden taken by Caitlyn.
Yeah, right?
Doesn't make sense.
Now we get to the big news.
Your boy!
My boy, D-Brod. Booker T. My boy D-Brod. D-Brod. WWE has had very big plans for Daniel Bryan this summer. Right now, this is June 6th, 2013. Right now. It will be Bryan versus your champion, John Cena, for the main event at July 14th, Money in the Bank in Philadelphia. Looks like Cena is going to retain. Word is that this will be babyface versus babyface.
Okay.
WWE officials are fully aware that Bryan will be heavily cheered in Philadelphia. The feeling is that officials won't try to turn Bryan heel, but that may change.
They should just leave him face. Might as well just leave him face. They have
Gotta be.
They have again. You don't have that many faces who are over at this point.
I know.
You had Ryback who was over as a face, and you just turned him heel for some reason. At this point, Daniel Bryan is getting a great reaction. There's no reason to change that.
Yeah, and technically, he's already a heel.
Well, no, he's just he seems to be like borderline because he's lashing out at people,
And people are still cheering.
and people are still cheering him. But he's not. He hasn't attacked like anybody.
He hasn't attacked the crowd yet.
No, not the crowd or any faces really. He hasn't attacked any faces. So
True. But
again, I don't take that for what it's worth.
if this match happens, I can't wait. Because you thought like people would say Punk and Cena was good. I think this would be 10 times better than Punk and Cena.
I think it could be too.
I
think it could be too.
I kind of hope this match does happen. You know, it looks like they listened to our show as well, the Dirt Sheets and the WWE, because I pointed that out yesterday. How Daniel Bryan does deserve a push. He needs a title. He needs a title.
Oh, no
right
question.
now.
There's been no question that he deserved the push. He absolutely needs it.
I believe Cena will get heavily booed at Money in the Bank because you're in Smart Mark universe. I mean, it's Philly. It's a bunch of smarks in Philly. So you're
Philly
gonna
needs to be bombed.
stop it.
Just get rid of it.
No.
No, I can't stand smarks.
I understand that, but at the same time, okay, maybe this will be built. Like I said, fans almost saved pretty much Daniel Bryan's career at Florida. You know, maybe this.
I made a point to point that out a lot. And yeah, it would be nice to see that. It would. Can't wait to see John Cena make Daniel Bryan tap.
You are fired.
Can't wait.
You are fired. If that happens, I will never order a pay-per-view
You're gonna
again.
make him tap out.
Never order a pay-per-view again. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Or they can make it
ever.
an I Quit match, and then Daniel Bryan will say yes.
You're funny. No, I think this would be great for TNA. I mean TNA. Wow. I can't see TNA tonight. I can't wait for TNA. Oh,
That's right, because you know what's coming up. TNA tonight,
Why the hell did I say TNA?
9 p.m. This is what we've been waiting for.
Oh man, why did I say TNA?
Some people wait for movies, midnight openings. Some people wait
We wait for TNA.
Some people wait for concert tickets online. We wait for TNA.
Yeah, from 10:22 a.m. till about 9, we'll be in front of our
Exactly.
TVs, waiting for TNA to start.
Exactly.
Someone made a comment though. This was kind of funny. This was Vince Russo's idea. In WCW, it would be Bryan versus Cena, a Bella on a pole match.
Can you imagine?
Come on, that'd be kind of funny.
It would be funny, but it'd be sad. You'd be watching the match and just be like, "Oh, this is awful."
Yes. Good comment.
I'd love to see, just off the top of my head, a Daniel Bryan in an Iron Man match.
Oh, of course.
And you know what? It's a shame that if this does go through, that Daniel Bryan once again starts losing in the main event title pictures.
I don't think so, because the WWE title has more prestige than the World Heavyweight title.
No, but I mean, he already lost to CM Punk with that title on the line, though.
No, I understand that.
That's what upset me.
Well,
I hate
like
the
I
fact
said-
that Daniel Bryan He jobbed out to Sheamus for the title, but when he dropped it in however many seconds, and then lost every match against Sheamus afterwards.
No, that's
Then he went on to move on with CM Punk, which I thought could have been an amazing feud, but
of course
they screwed it up by having CM Punk dominate the whole thing.
they could like I said, you can bring new people to the WWE title. Cena, I think, like I said, if they do this right, like I said, if they do this right with Cena, let him beat Ryback, and let Bryan. You have July 14th, so you have 4 weeks to develop that feud and make it work. And you know what? I'd give Bryan the title because he's so over right now. So, and maybe we'll get more new guys, because Cena obviously is going to get the rematch stipulation. You know how it goes.
Right, of course.
That rematch will happen. Then hopefully Cena loses again. He goes away for a little bit. And make new up-and-coming stars go for the title. We've seen that we want something new. I mean, Cena holding the title, who gives a shit? I'm not gonna lie. You see him on TV now. He's got the white shirt now, the yellow shirt, the red shirt,
He's
the black
alternating.
shirt, the yellow tie-dyed shirt, the
I don't know what that shirt is. He doesn't have that shirt.
Don't worry, it'll be made. He has a pink shirt. He's got
It's pink and black for the cancer.
No, it's for Bret Hart because
Nope, it's his rise above cancer. Doesn't say rise above Bret Hart.
You have to go back to hating Cena again. I don't like this.
Well, I enjoyed this.
I hate this so much.
I can imagine 2006 Anthony, if he went to WrestleMania 29, he would. I don't know what he would have done.
Probably jump off the. Probably jump.
But no,
off.
I enjoyed giving the John Cena a hand motion to the rest of our section. It was
I don't think
enjoyable.
anyone else was happy in our section.
Dude, I think it was just me and Rob.
It was a
Me and Rob
very.
giving everybody.
It was a very sad section between Punk losing and The Rock losing. So, yeah.
Punk Rock losing. But anyway.
Punk Rock, ha!
So yeah, I just think any match that. Well, I believe that Daniel Bryan is a better pure wrestler than CM Punk, which is why I think that a Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho match.
Yeah, that's possible.
Would be could be a match of the year candidate.
Oh, definitely. Maybe that's what they have planned for us at SummerSlam. It'd be interesting, like I said, because I think he's gonna pull off a win against Punk, and somehow.
And this would lead into Punk turning on Heyman or something.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, I think the way that thing's gonna go is Punk's gonna be pissed that he had to come back so early.
Because Paul Heyman signed the contract.
And they go on from there. He obviously has to face off against Curtis Axel. He's gonna beat the crap out of Curtis Axel, and
But
then
if that's your premier heel right now.
then we get to the big one.
Think about this for a second. Think about all the faces you have.
No, but this is
Cena's
where,
got the title. CM Punk would be turning face if
This
reports are true.
is where it gets good though. Curtis Axel is no longer a Paul Heyman guy, and Paul Heyman has to turn to his one person he trusts in, which is
Brock Lesnar.
which we get at SummerSlam.
But I mean, my deal is, I don't know. I just don't know if you have enough heels right now. That's why. That seems to be why.
Like I said, I think they just threw this Curtis Axel character into play.
This is why they're considering, if the reports are true, a face versus face match for Money in the Bank. Right now, your top heel is Ryback. Every other heel is in mid card, losing to what?
Well, at 11 o'clock on June 16th, he will no longer be the heel. He will no longer be a heel because he'd be buried 6 feet underground. Because, like I said, the ambulance is making a right turn to the nearest cemetery, and we're burying him on the spot. And we will be there live when Ryback does get buried at 11 o'clock in Chicago. So we will be there. Can't wait. Well, we won't be at the event, but we'll be at the cemetery waiting for Ryback. So, and we'll bury the shirt with him.
Might as well.
And then I'll have to take a piss on it first. Then I'll throw it in there.
Well, no. The shirt didn't do anything wrong.
The shirt looks ridiculous.
How does it look ridiculous?
It looks ridiculous.
It's just like any other WWE shirt.
Oh my god.
It's just like any other WWE
It looks
shirt.
ridiculous. Ryback rules.
It's not as ridiculous as him saying it with his arms shaking like this. Now that would be a ridiculous shirt. Ryback just go like this on the shirt and then saying Ryback rules.
Ryback rules. But yeah, it would. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Someone should make that shirt.
Oh gosh.
Someone like say, you know how they make shirts, you know, for not from WWE but from like other companies and
Right.
stuff like that. Someone should make a Ryback rules shirt and just put and a little bubble Ryback rules with his arms in the
It's
air.
ridiculous.
And you know what? I would wear the shirt for a day and then burn it because that's how much I hate Ryback.
Why would you wear it?
Just because it says Ryback rules on it. And it'd be like, hey, look at this funny guy. He looks ridiculous.
It'd be like the Never Give Up shirt, where it says Ryback rules,
Oh, do
and
you
then
stop it?
no, see, that's the model for
Stop it. Never give up. Never give up.
Well, he never gives up.
I hope he gives up.
That's
Hope
why
he
he's the champ.
Hope he no. I hope Daniel Bryan like snaps his neck when he puts on the no lock.
He's not.
Nah. The match happens. I can't wait, and it'll be much better than CM Punk and Cena. But like I said, I'm hoping Jericho. Like I said, I love Punk, but I hope Jericho does beat him, and we got a new. Like I said, this all leads up to Brock and Punk at SummerSlam. Because he's going to take care of Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel's not even a challenge. I mean, Curtis Axel is a joke. He got no reaction when he comes out.
He never does.
It's just.
Did you see this past Raw? Did you get to see it?
I got to see it finally. It was just.
Did you see when you saw the huge pop
I know.
Cena got when he came out?
I know.
And you know how he doesn't often get that many pops.
I know.
He got his name chanted unanimously,
Of course. Who was he
and
facing?
then all of a sudden, Curtis Axel's music plays and it just
Yay!
dies. The crowd just dies.
Who's this guy?
They were buzzing for Daniel Bryan.
Of course.
They popped for Cena, and then they just died once Curtis Axel came out.
Who's this guy? Who's this Curtis Axel?
And it's like almost the music is to blame too, because the do just goes on way too long.
I know. It should have been Mr. Perfect's theme.
Well, I don't know, not like a carbon copy, but you know.
Bitch.
Not like a carbon copy of it, but I mean, whatevs.
No, I know. Like I said, it should have been that theme. You know, stick to what they did with The Rock's music. They changed it just a little bit. You know, they could have done that with Mr. Perfect's music. Make it that.
I think it's funny.
It sucks. Curtis Axel sucks. You know, he's still.
I don't know. I can't take this character.
I can't take him
seriously.
seriously either. I cannot. It's
When
hilarious.
the other two Paul Heyman guys are CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and then you have Curtis Axel. What are they thinking?
One of these guys just doesn't belong here. Yeah. That's sad, but like I said, it's gonna end up being Punk versus Curtis Axel, because at some point
And I'd
Punk's
like to
gonna
say,
turn on Heyman.
and I'd like to say it's not Curtis Axel's fault,
No, it's not.
but
This was ridiculous.
but I still have in my mind the genesis of Mike McGillicuddy.
Yeah, I know.
That incredible promo that he cut, where he kept saying, "What was it? From now on, from this moment on."
The genesis of Michael McGillicuddy. Oh, I should go back to that.
You should just inexplicably start calling himself Michael McGillicuddy again.
But on another, like I said, TNA's tonight. Guys, to win. Another quick sports update. Mets won.
Oh my goodness.
They won 10 run, Marlon Bird 2 home runs. You know, David Wright hit a home run. Looking good. Only 22 and 33 for the season.
Nice.
And the Yankees won 3 in a row.
They did, yeah. I
So-
saw that game yesterday, actually. Well, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I had a weird sleeping schedule. Like I slept out through at 4 and I woke up at 6 a.m.
Okay.
So I got like
I know CZ had a complete game. The complete game, yeah.
I got like 14 hours of sleep. I went to bed at 4 p.m. woke up at 6 a.m.
Oh, well, that's good. That's always a good thing. As long as you don't have anything to do in that time.
No, I was like I said, I did the show and I hung out with someone for a little bit and then I just crashed.
No.
Like I was just out for the count. But We will have we will have the best TNA review ever.
One. That's one of the refs. You know, that giant hand motion. 2.
2, 3.
What was that supposed to do? Count seconds?
One Mississippi 1. 2
Gosh.
Mississippi 2.
That's how I'm playing flag football from now on. What's your hand touch?
I still like when the refs throw someone out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but I think the best one was that raw. You.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of funny. You did it individually, like you.
That's how you should do it.
Out of here.
You can't throw them out as a group. It has to be each individual.
I love this kind of refs. Oh, speaking of refs, Earl Hebner banged up his knee at Slammiversary.
Oh, God.
What the hell did he do?
It must have been during one of those slides where they pin over there and they run, they slide, and then they start counting. And I guess he must have.
I still don't get why they just can't count from like the distance.
Yeah, right. That's what the game does.
Game.
No, sometimes like when you play the game, the
Oh,
ref
yeah,
just goes
that's right,
up to you. I don't know why they just.
No, don't get that as an idea, because probably next year's WWE game will be the ref sliding.
And then there's a glitch where he like goes up into the rafters.
What? He's counting in midair. How is this possible? His hand's not hitting the mat. It doesn't count. We just gave what is it? Who owns it?
2K Sports. Yeah.
We just gave them an idea of sliding referee. Do it.
Yes.
Well, it'd be kind of funny that, they make it like so real, like you can just go out of the ring now, and he slides and just slides out of the ring.
Yeah, right? Injures himself.
That's what they should do.
Yeah, instead of the generic, I accidentally knocked the ref down, just have the ref injure himself.
Well, no, they could, like I said, they can injure the ref, like, something happens to the ref, they might have another ref come out.
Like, what was the name?
Charlie Roberts.
Yeah, where he ran down the WrestleMania ring.
Oh, one of the greatest moments of WrestleMania. Just him running down that ramp. Whoa, you're quick there, Charlie Robinson. When I saw him at Access for like 3 seconds.
Was it because he was running across?
No, well, he actually walked very quickly. And I was with that King of the Storks person.
Okay.
And I turned to him, I'm like, isn't that Charlie Robinson? Mm. And he's like, oh yeah, that was. I was like, wow, he's short.
How tall is he?
He's like yay big.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. He's short. He's shorter than AJ.
No. Oh gosh. Is he a midget?
No, he's like I said, he's like about yay big.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, very short. Kali, saw him for like 2 seconds. I walked past him. He has no emotion.
No. He always has that same look on his face.
No emotion. Natalia wasn't with him though. That was kind of sad though. I was hoping to see Natalia, but they came in from different directions, so.
Alright.
I guess they're really not together. Wink, wink.
No, no, wrestling's real.
Wrestling's real.
They really are together.
They really are together. But on that note, I think that'll wrap up for pretty much today. We covered pretty much everything. NBA Finals tonight. You don't care.
Nope, don't.
Boston's up 3-0 in Eastern Conference for the NHL, and that's about it. I think the NHL's fixed though because of Boston winning and what happened in Boston. So I think the fix is in. Boston will probably be going to the championship for the Stanley Cup. And other than that, any final thoughts on today's show? Ant-Man sucks. That's about it. I'm John.
Why would you say that? Well, it's okay because everyone who listens to our show knows I don't suck. So.
Oh, we know you suck.
It's okay.
So, I am the star of the show.
Okay, don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous
it's
of you.
Okay. Just relax.
By the way, any word on Rob?
I don't know.
Do I have to play the music again?
Let me see. No. I think he's good now.
Are you sure?
I think
He doesn't need another ride to the ambulance?
No, I think he's alright. I think he's alright.
Oh, I hope we can make it for the show tomorrow. I mean, we can have an ambulance picked up for him. We can pick him up, bring him here. If he's that crippled. But yeah, hopefully I have Rob tomorrow. Maybe talk him into it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Once again, Ant-Man sucks. I'm John.
I'm the best.
Yeah, right.
My show.
We'll see you guys tomorrow for TNA.
TNA Wrestling.
Ant-Man sucks.
I'm the best.